when the cops caught me red-handed. But during interrogation, I suddenly asked Captain Jin, "Officer, the case you're accusing me of, that 50 million fraud, happened at 8:30 last night, right?" Captain Jin waved impatiently. "Evidence is solid. What's your excuse? So where was I from 8 to 9 last night?" Next second, every cop in the room froze. They were so focused on the fraud. They completely missed this crucial detail. Hearing my words, the air seemed to freeze. In my past life, I was the perfect scapegoat for my girlfriend and roommate. They pulled off a fraud that shocked the whole school, but used my digital signature and fingerprints to make me the only suspect. I never imagined, after 4 years of law school, I'd become a victim of the system. In the end, I got sentenced to 10 years. My parents died of heartbreak. I thought I'd be free once I served my time, but the day before release, they had me accidentally killed in prison. When I woke up, I was back to the day they were closing the trap. Since they could fake evidence of me being there, I'd create an alibi no one could deny. With that, I headed straight to the police station downtown, pulled out my phone, and started live streaming, grabbed a brick, and smashed a row of shared bikes. My stream blew up instantly. Comments flooded the screen. "WTF, this dude's insane, call the cops. This guy's got issues." Looking at all the hate, this was exactly what I wanted. Sure enough, sirens came from the distance. Then, I tossed the brick, faced the stream, and said, "Remember this moment. October 23rd, 8 p.m. Shenglin committed a crime here. Soon, 3 cops ran over with batons. I smashed the bikes. Stop wasting time. Just arrest me already." After that, I got into the cop car myself. The cops had never seen such a cooperative criminal. What confused them even more was my cocky attitude during interrogation. "I smashed all those bikes. I'm not paying for them. I only have one demand. You have to detain me today." At this point, the cops were totally confused. The captain tried to warn me. "You know what detention means?" I looked at him with a smirk and said, "Intentional property damage, 5 to 10 days. Detention, plus a fine up to 500 yen. For serious cases, 10 to 15 days detention, plus a fine up to 1,000 yen. I smashed 5 bikes. Damage is over 2,000. "That's a serious case?" the captain asked, shocked. "You study law?" "Yep. So I know exactly what I'm doing." Cops had no choice. They had to put me in the detention cell. I sat against the wall and closed my eyes. Thinking back, this was when Zhu Wangsheng and Liu Ruyan were in the school computer lab, finishing the final money transfer. They used my student ID to swipe in, my fingerprint to unlock the computer, and a pre-recorded voice to verify the transfer. All evidence pointed to me being at the scene. But this time, I was in the detention cell. The police station is my alibi. Let's see who can dispute that. While I was planning my next move, the TV showed up breaking news. Tech company stock showed unusual activity today. Authorities are investigating. Seeing this, I knew I just had to wait for Liu Ruyan and Zhu Wangsheng to come with their so-called evidence to frame me. Then this would be over, just as expected. Early the next morning, I was dragged out of the cell. The cop slammed documents on the table and said, "Last night at 8:30, a certain tech company's account had 50 million illegally transferred. All transactions were done through your personal authentication key and digital signature." Just then, my parents arrived at the station,